one, all, welcome back to Coincu. Today we are taking a look at ArkBridge. Now I'm super excited to jump into it. We're going to talk about CFDs, Forex, stocks, ETFs, everything in one place. But before we do, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research and due diligence and don't invest in anything you're not willing to lose. All right. Let's get to the video. So today I'm looking at ArkBridge. Now, what exactly is it? I'm going to focus on three main areas. Today we'll be looking at the homepage, the accounts, and we're going to see what it looks like in the deposits and withdrawals. I'm also going to check some of the trust signals on the site, see what Yahoo has to say about it, FXEmpire, and see what they offer in terms of support. So, what exactly is it? What does it do? Well, this is their big claim. Trade without limits, bridge global markets. Nobody likes to be limited. Nobody likes location limits. So here, the message is extremely clear. Trade without limits, bridge global markets. Love it. So now, from what I can see, ArkBridge is positioning itself as a multi-asset CFD trading platform, and it's giving assets and access to market like Forex, stocks, ETFs, commodities, and we can see digital assets right here, which is really cool. And the main idea is to get global trading in one environment. So you don't have to open up, say, this exchange and then another exchange for stocks and another exchange for this. And one thing I noticed right away with the Empire is covered their company is really good. I can say real-time guidance, expanded knowledge, and a lot of people love this. So let's see how it actually looks. We can see big names, Yahoo, vesting, all this type of stuff. And I'm very impressed. Now, when I'm checking a trading platform, I don't just want to read what the company says about itself, because anybody can say that, and that's fine. But I actually want to understand, about them, who they are, everything. I want to check if there are, third-party articles and reviews. So you can see over 50,000 people trust it worldwide. So I'm checking this, I'm looking at reviews. I want to see what's going on. I want to understand more about them. And here I can see this looks really good. Amazing, 50,000 reviews. Also, I want to see what third parties say, like Yahoo and all of that stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what their reviews say. Now, I'd always do my own research, due diligence, but external coverage is something worth checking. So let's see what Yahoo Finance says about it. If we go to the article. So ArkBridge launches institutional intelligence, and usually Yahoo Finance adds a lot of credibility, so we can see what they see right here. So ArkBridge, new multi-asset trading wealth, designed here, without limits. You can see their slogan, who's behind it, Sebastian Hawthorne. What is it? Why was it created? So this is stuff that you definitely want to take a look at. Don't just take my word for it. Don't just say, oh, okay, the website looks great, I'm going to jump in. Now, there's a lot of stuff that I noticed here that I really like. So some of the things that I think are great, you get instant market access. So there's no waiting. There's no okay, I have to do this or that. It's important because traders want to move quickly. They don't want to sit there and be submitting this, that, and the other document. They want to move quickly between markets without having to use multiple platforms. So if you're looking at Forex, indices, commodities, digital assets, you can have everything from one place and make the trading experience much smoother. Then we have adaptive trading tools. This is where ArkBridge, focuses on giving you the tools you need, because you want to move fast, but you also need the tools. So this matters because markets move fast. Traders need more than just a basic buy and sell screen. And also the focused portfolio view. This is important because you're going to have multiple positions likely, and you need a clear view of exposure. And a focused portfolio can help traders better understand this. Now, we can also see the charts. So the charting is amazing. ArkBridge says hey, it uses TradingView charts. It's a strong point because this is one of the most recognized charting tools in the trading world. Good charts are quintessential for a good trading experience, and good charts are a big part of this experience. And then the 3,000 plus assets are huge. Why is that huge? Because for me, if you're going to master trading, then you actually need to have everything here. It's not just crypto, it's not just one thing, but you actually need all of the assets here. So trade here, you can see all the information, but what's important is you have over 3,000 market assets. So instead of only focusing on like crypto or stocks, ArkBridge has Forex, stocks, ETFs for traders who want flexibility, for traders who really want to do that. And we saw the trust signals from Yahoo, Investing, Business Insider, all of them. And we took a look at the article, and this is one of the most recognized ones in finance. If you take a look at Yahoo, that builds credibility. And again, big thing, this doesn't replace your own due diligence just because Yahoo says it's good, but it's useful to see a company has visibility on the outside. So for anybody researching ArkBridge, I'd really recommend just reading those external mentions and checking out the details. So now let's take a look at the account type. So we've seen a lot of good stuff here, but I want to go ahead and analyze the different accounts. So we can come under trade and we can click on accounts here. So here we can see Prime, Apex, Alpha, Zenith, all the basic spreads. You have entry levels and you can see the different ones. So this is one of the most important pages to check before you get started because the account type affects what tools, what support, what services you get. So as you can see that they have several levels. And we can see here empowering your trading success. They have several levels. The structure is based on progression. So as you move up in experience, as you move up in what you're doing, you will get a lot more. So as we saw, 3,000 market assets in a minute, Forex, indices, commodities, stocks. It takes a while to learn everything, but they have several account types based on progression. So as you get better, I would go through each account carefully, compare what's included. Different traders are going to need different things, and different traders are different steps in their journey. Also, a beginner, if you were just starting, would probably care more about education and support. Maybe if you're an active trader, you don't care about that. You just want to understand spreads, execution, specialist. And the first one that stands out, if we take a look, is the Prime account. So Prime gives clients access to dedicated investment specialists for different lessons. This can be really helpful when you don't want to feel completely alone. Like, oh, I opened an account. I'm so worried. How do I trade? And a lot of trading platforms give you the platform, then leave you, hey, figure it all out. You're good. And you don't know what to do. And you don't, as a consequence, some people don't get started trading. So having someone who can guide you through the tools is a real advantage. Then we have the Apex. And this is the biggest one. That after the upgrading, the clients get access to dedicated investment specialists on an ongoing basis. And for me, that is the game changer, because now you're not just guessing. You're not just hoping, well, I think this will be good. It's one thing to have a few lessons. It's another thing to have continued access to a specialist, how to think, what to look in market conditions, stuff like that. You also have Alpha and Zenith. And this is really, really helpful right here. So overall, I pay attention to three things: what each account includes, the support you get, at what point you're at in your journey. For me personally, I do like the Prime account. It introduces the specialist guidance, but Apex is where guidance becomes much more serious because it's ongoing. So that is the accounts. Take a look there. And then we also have the deposits and withdrawals. And this is managing everything. So now we're taking a look at deposits and withdrawals. I recommend checking this before you do any trading account. Don't just rush into it, because deposits are simple on most platforms, but withdrawals, where you really want transparency. You don't want to get stuck there. And here I would look at the supported payment methods, processing time, verification requirements, available currencies, if there's any fees. And the main thing I want to see from that trading platform is the funding and withdrawal process clearly explained? Like here we can see, does it make sense? Because a lot of people jump in and say, I don't understand the withdrawal process, and they already have an account. That helps avoid confusion and stress later. So for me, a good deposit and withdrawal page should answer simple questions. How do I deposit? So we can see here, how do you do it? Crypto, credit. How long does it take? And that's a big question here. If that's not answering this, then I wouldn't do it. What documents are required? And you may not even be able to, do it. And who do I contact if I need help? Because there are times when you're just going to get stuck. And if you do get stuck, especially on that stage, people tend to get nervous. So you need a good way to do it. And the platform explains these things clearly, and it gives users more confidence before jumping into it. So we've taken a lot here. You can also take a look at about us for the company. They really do have their story, have their information right here. So what would I say overall? So after taking a look at the website, my main takeaways are the homepage focuses on CFD market access, over 3,000 assets, and features like an instant market access, adaptive trading tools, focused portfolio. Also, the trade charting is a strong feature among serious traders because you need proper charting and analysis. Also, external signals from FXEmpire, Yahoo, investing.com, Business Insider are worth checking, especially if you're doing research before opening an account. Now, the account types page I think is very, very important. So take a look at that. It's probably the most important for me. Prime gives access to the dedicated specialist for a lot of reasons, but Apex seems to be the bigger step because it gives ongoing access to a dedicated specialist. And last but not least, take a look. Be sure to take a look at the deposits and withdrawals page. It's super important because traders should always understand how to, jump into their account and how withdrawals work. So my final verdict, overall, ArkBridge looks like it's positioning itself more than just a trading platform or your basic trading platform. It's focused on market access, technology, TradingView charts, human guidance, through dedicated investment specialists. As always, be sure to read the terms, understand the risks of CFD trading, and guys, always do your own research before opening any trade accounts. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'll catch you in the next one.